from the Anglican Church, Diocese of Guildford.
Thank you very much, Phil. It's really good to be in this beautiful garden once again. I think it really came home to me just recently, just what a tragedy the last 18 months have been, as I walked from Waterloo Station down to Lambeth Palace. And if you do that on the riverside, just walking beside St Thomas's Hospital, you will have seen thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, I don't know whether it's hundreds of thousands, I didn't count them, of hearts on the wall. And in those hearts, people have written the names of loved ones who they lost through COVID. It's the National Coronavirus Memorial Wall. And as I walked along there, it's probably maybe a 10-minute walk from the bridge to Lambeth Palace, just past that wall, seeing heart after heart filled with the name of loved ones. It really hit me just what the scale of what we've been through. It's easy to forget that, isn't it? We know it's affected us all in different ways, but the sheer scale of lives affected and those who've been lost. So it'd be good to pray. I'm going to pray a couple of Christian prayers at this point, and then a little reflection at the end from the President of the Methodist Conference, Barbara Glass. And first a prayer for those who are still unwell or isolated at this time. Many, some of whom I've met, who feel they've lost confidence during the pandemic and find it hard to go out. God of compassion, be close to those who are ill, afraid, or in isolation. In their loneliness, be their consolation. In their anxiety, be their hope. In their darkness, be their light. Through him who suffered alone on the cross, but reigns with you in glory, Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. And a prayer at this time for hospital staff and for medical researchers. Both my sons are involved in medical research, so I've been very aware of that aspect of the pandemic too. Gracious God, give skill, sympathy and resilience to all who are caring for the sick, and your wisdom to those searching for a cure. Strengthen them with your Spirit, that through their work many will be restored to health. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. And finally, some words from Barbara Glasson, President of the Methodist Conference. We are not people of fear. We are people of courage. We are not people who protect our own safety. We are people who protect our neighbours' safety. We are not people of greed. We are people of generosity. We are your people, God, giving and loving wherever we are, whatever it costs, for as long as it takes, wherever you call us. Amen.
Very good to be here in this peace garden. Bishop Andrew and myself, we travelled to Pakistan 2 years ago to Sialkot as part of the link between Guildford and Sialkot Diocese, and this feels, it was a little bit of feeling of coming home on this little patch. I used to come here to pray for friends of mine who were affected by COVID. It's a wonderful place to walk with the dog. I leave the dog outside, but I was able to come in and use this as a space to pray for friends who have been affected by COVID. It's a very special place. Our Hindu friends could not be with us today, unfortunately, and Rabbi Kath Bardi from the Weybridge Synagogue, she was not able to be with us because her brother died recently. So maybe just pause for a moment of quiet and lift her and her brother and her family to the Lord. You are God.